Bishop, thanks for being with us again. And
Good
we're
to
about
be
to
here.
enter the holiest week of the year. And we begin appropriately on Monday with Reconciliation Monday. Why do we use that Holy Week to put Reconciliation Monday in there?
Well, it's kind of a logical thing because everybody wants to make their Easter duty. They want to go to communion, and people have been away especially. It's a good opportunity that all the churches are now downstate New York, Breckville Center, New York, Archdiocese, ourselves are available. So that's why we place it strategically there.
Yeah. What have the results been like the last couple of years?
Well, in general, we see that the priests are busy hearing confessions for the whole time. And it seems that's worked every place.
Mm-hmm. And the idea was that there would be a certain period of time when somebody could come
Right.
and they go to just about any church in the diocese.
Exactly.
In New York City, I
Sure,
suppose.
right,
at this
right.
point.
Sure, New York City and then Long Island.
Right. And then on Tuesday we have the Chrism Mass, which is a special liturgy every year. And I'm surprised because I spoke to some people this week and they didn't know what the Chrism Mass was. So maybe you could tell us, what is the Chrism Mass?
Well, the Mass is when we bless the oils used during the year for the sacraments, oil of chrism, the oil of the sick, and the oil of the catechumens. So, again, our diocese, because of the cathedral being small, did not invite the lay people, so they don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. But every other place I've been, that's everybody wants to try to get in, you know. So we just kind of missed something here. And one of the problems, too, we had it always on Thursday morning, so precluded people from coming. So now with an evening Mass, we allow the laity to come. And this year we're combining the Jubilee for those who are 25, 50, and 60 years ordained. They'll be at that Mass. They usually are invited, but we'll have also the dinner previous to it.
Okay. And that's at 8 o'clock at St. Joseph's Co-Cathedral.
That's
First
right.
time at St. Joseph's Co-Cathedral,
First time,
right?
yes.
Right. And it's also going to be shown here live on Currents for people who can't come that night. And it is a beautiful liturgy, and like you say, it's usually a packed church. So then as the week continues, then we come to Holy Thursday and Good Friday, and there are a lot of extra liturgical things that go on, like processions out in the streets.
Right.
And is that an ethnic thing? I mean, do the people bring their ethnic...
Well, the idea of processions are probably not as common here in the United States, but where these people come from, it's the Hispanic people. Certainly on Good Friday, the Italians have a procession. So they're bringing their devotion, their popular devotions to this country. They're very well adaptable here. There's still people that do come out for them.
On Holy Thursday, we have the Mass of the Lord's Supper. It's kind of a strange day because it's not a sorrowful day, partially a joyful day. What do we celebrate on Holy Thursday?
Well, Holy Thursday is the day we celebrate the institution of the Eucharist and the institution of the priesthood. So it is a day that it is solemn. It's not where we pull out all the stops, and then we save that for Corpus Christi, where we celebrate the institution of the Eucharist again, and usually after Pentecost. But that day is a solemn day. It is a day where we have the devotion of putting the Blessed Sacrament in the repository, decorated very beautifully in many, many places, and a time of reflection for Good Friday to follow.
Yeah, Good Friday is a very solemn day. There's no Mass celebrated in the calendar, and it's usually a very busy day, I know, for you. So how will you be observing this year, Good Friday?
This year we have the beginning is at the procession over the Brooklyn Bridge for a communion liberation movement. So we're usually there at the cathedral to begin the first station that they have there. And then I'll be having the service for Good Friday at one of the churches in the diocese. Then evening I have the Good Friday procession in Brooklyn that night, which is a rather large one. Usually it's at least 10,000 people do come.
That's the one in
to
Bensonhurst.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big one. And of course the culmination is Easter Sunday and the Easter Vigil, and you will be baptizing some new Catholics.
Yes, this year be at the vigil in St. Michael's in Flushing, a parish where we have Spanish-speaking, Chinese, American people. It's a rather large vigil of many, many people to be baptized and to be received into the church. So that's why I chose that parish this year.
Right. Well, I know you have a very busy week. We'll have the full schedule, your full schedule in the tablet. And wish you an early happy Easter, and thanks for being with us today.
Very good.